If I told you you could skip the dust, the design drama, and all the delays and get straight to the good part? The story here begins with the lot. We are sitting on 145 feet on the water. It's important for you to understand is that most of the lots in Vero Beach are 100 wide, which means the houses with setbacks have to be designed this way. That means only a handful of rooms that are lucky enough at the front get views. The lot allowed the developer to knock down the old house and develop a house that went this way and to take full advantage of the unusual river frontage. What does that mean? It means almost every room has a view, which is extraordinary. Even rooms that commonly do not, like guest rooms, dining room, guest house. Yes, there's a guest house here. Many of our lots at 100 wide, if they had a guest house, it would be at the front of the property. Here, the lot is really the story. The lot started the story. Selection of a development team, bar none. Greg Anderson, architect of record, extraordinary record of accomplishment and beautiful designs. Constructor out of Jupiter, beautiful fit and finish. And my client, who is the developer, chose finishes that were off the chain. This house is a custom house. It just doesn't have its owner yet. Choices made here include things like custom cabinetry. Every cabinet you see is custom made by a local company called La Court Cabinets. The quartz countertops that you see, look how beefy these are. My goodness, look at the size of your molding. It's all estate caliber. My foot is little, but look at the size of that kick molding. Everything in this house is proportional to the estate size lot. One of my favorite features is this window that was agonized over with killer views. So even if you're stuck doing the dishes one night, you don't feel like Cinderella, because look what you're looking at. You got 550 feet there on the bay, deep water. And let's talk about that for a minute. Because the lot goes this way, your boat dock is over there. If you had only 100 feet, which is more customary, if your boat dock is there and your boat is on the dock, guess what you're doing? You're obscuring your own view. Not the case here. So every detail is masterfully thought of. The light fixtures are all a cut above. The level of cabinetry, millwork, it's all a cut above. The choices made were not that of a spec house. The choices that were made are as if you came in, found the lot, bulldozed, and made your own choices. The house is a fortress. Full story masonry for strong support against coastal rigors of coastal construction. But before the house was even poured, the foundation, guess what happened underneath? $450,000 worth of grade beams, pilings, rebar underneath to make sure this beautiful legacy estate goes nowhere and is here for perpetuity. This is designed to the most rigorous Miami-Dade codes, and it makes a difference. This is what we call a club room. What I love about it, I love a house that's really flexible, and so does the market. Whoever's lucky enough to get into this house can use this as a media room like it is merchandise right now. It can be a wine room, it can be a billiard room, it can be an office, it can be whatever you wish it to be. Having this divider here, this beautiful divider, allows two different kinds of functions if you wish, or it can easily relate, which is fantastic. But some of the details like your treatments and your ceilings, all of your coffers and your beadboard and your recessed lighting, it all is seamless and beautiful. The built-in here is as gorgeous as it is functional. All of it is designed to say, this is a serious house for a legacy buyer, and it would be as if you commissioned it yourself. No shortcuts. That's really the story here. So this is a spectacular property that has unexpected features too. I love the unexpected. This is not just one butler's pantry, but two. Coming to the front of the house, You have this classic gallery design, which in a sense, the gallery is the spine that holds all of the rooms together and makes the room make sense. Beautiful millwork. The doors, I'm neurotic about doors. I think doors are really a tell. This is a work of art, this door. The level paint on it, the heft of it, it's a thing of beauty, as is the rest of the millwork. Office here at the end of the hall, again, no shortcuts. If it was just an inexpensive, not thought out spec, you could have just done a smaller bank of windows. No, the windows are as tall as they can be. A beautiful banquette of built-ins, again, custom made. In this house, anytime you see dark wood, that's mahogany. It's not just stained mahogany, it is mahogany. And again, this space can be whatever you wish. It doesn't have to be an office. It could be a gym or whatever you wish it to be. Here's another surprise. Again, tall windows everywhere. We have a laundry here. There's another one upstairs that I'll show you. But this whole notion of this kind of mudroom where if you had children or sticks and balls and golf clubs, all of it could be thrown and tucked away in here, ample storage. Oftentimes people come from parts where they're used to basements. So storage is really a thing for Florida houses. This house has it going on. So another laundry room, again, huge window, no shortcuts. Every space is artful and well designed. The heft of the lot allowed for a motor court. So you've got 4 garages, but you don't have one long garage hanging off, which is prevalent when you have only 100 wide. You've got the opposed garages, which are so handsome. Dining rooms are a very common room to have no views. Lots of times dining rooms are at the front looking at the driveway. Because of the width of this lot, again, holy cow. Look at that view down 550 feet down the bay. What a place to entertain. There's 2 primary suites in this house, which means you can use whichever one you wish. If you don't want to use the elevator or the stairs, let's go see the primary on the first floor. Again, a very pretty hallway, beautiful doors, powder room here on my left, and again, as much glass as the engineering will allow. Just beautiful. Game room, media room, however you wish to call it. Again, views everywhere because of the width of the lot. So, is this a lovely ensuite or what? And it really shows you the heft of the lot, because I can see if that lamp were not there, there's water visible even through there. So what lovely, lovely views you have. And in here, even though it is not owned by anybody yet, the developer went to the trouble to finish out the closets. So you've got closet 1, closet 2, and a beautiful, beautiful primary suite with elegant faucetry, finish and floors. And you're going to see everything here is neutral by design, because the thought is, A, you can come in and infuse whatever personality you want, but it's also, here I'm looking at green, here I'm looking at water. The story here is the lot and the water, and neutral was chosen, so the star of the show would be the spectacular setting on which we are. Elevator, in case you don't want to take the stairs. Frankly, it's great for resale, whether or not you use it. Storage right behind you. Killer storage here. Again, storage is a thing. It may not be sexy, but it's an everyday thing, particularly if you're coming from parts of the country where you're used to having a basement. Storage under there. Let's go on upstairs. Again, look at this wall of windows. It would have been easy to have pulled money out of the budget by doing a much more diminutive window. No, as much as the engineers would let them do. Elevator would come up right here. Again, windows everywhere, more storage, beautiful hardware. Surprise, laundry number 2. It's a really great idea, and we don't often have it. What's so unusual, because of the width of the lot, everybody has a view. This is a guest room. Come take a look. It's very unusual for a guest room to have these kind of views. Everybody has a private bath, a built-out closet. Holy cow, look at those views. It'd be nice to be a guest in this room, don't you think? I don't know if your guests would ever want to leave. This is the one room that doesn't have a view, so as a result, it was made larger. And it's got a little Juliet balcony that is functional, and that's certainly a very pleasant view, although it's not the water. But again, you have your own bathroom and your own closet that's fully built out. All of your 1 3/4 solid doors, everything is 4-hinge, beautiful M-Tech hardware. All of your lighting is visual comfort. And then this is your second primary. What's interesting about this space is it doesn't have to be a primary. This very functional space that serves to take care of a bureau and your media, let's say you had teenagers or college kids or whatever. It could also be an upside down family room for college kids, and that could be like their play area or young kids. But most people that see the house go, no, I'm going to take this bedroom. Thank you very much. And again, a super functional terrace. It's deeper than a lot of them are. And when you are here, you can see the heft of being on the bay right here. You've got 180 degrees of water that you're looking at. Just spectacular. And a killer bathroom over here. This bathroom really shows off the heft of the lot. Look how far out your eye goes for the water. This is really a beauty. And a shower so big that we could all be in it. Again, with the M-Tech hardware. All of the fit and finish is just, it's custom. It's as if you chose it yourself. It just happens to not have an owner. And back here, we've got one closet completely built out. And this one, I like to call dealer's choice. Some people have said, oh, this would be my baby's room. I've had people say this would be my gym. Mostly women say this is going to be my closet, and we'll see how you want it to be built out. But it's a beauty. Now, I want to show you the outside and the guest house. And this may be the best part of the whole house. Look at this view. The outside was designed to be an easy extension of the inside. The pool is killer. It's got an app. It can do 20,000 things on it. You've got a beach edge, which means you don't have to be in the pool if you don't want to. You can just put your chair right there. The spa is right there. Those are 2 fire pits. The thoughtful design about this pool to merge indoor and outdoor is really extraordinary. And here's where you feel the heft of the lot. Look how far away your neighbors feel. And the fact that there is a guest house that's this way and it's not obscuring anybody's view is quite extraordinary. So you've got 550 feet that way on the bay. We are southeast exposure. Right now, as the dock is configured, she can accommodate around a 30-footer. We left it because we wanted the buyer to decide how they wanted it to be. Whether or not you want a lift and expand it to have a larger boat is up to you. But again, the value of the width of the lot, meaning your dock is there and it's not there obscuring your view. So it's just an extraordinary space. This part's covered with a built-in entertaining area here, and surprise, yes, there's a guest house. Come on in, I can't wait to show you. It can be whatever you wish it to be. We've got it staged as a little house. Again, it's finished as if it were part of the house proper. Same beautiful wide white oak flooring, beautiful banks of windows, and again, beautifully visible to the landscape design and beautiful views of the water. Closet here, so you could live in here if you wanted to. It could be a gym, an office, whatever you wish it to be. Full bath means this could be a guest house, but it's also what we call a cabana bath in Florida. In case you're in the pool and you need to use the restroom, you do not have to go through the house. This is also a great party spot. If I was entertaining between the wine room and here, man, could you go to town. If this house speaks to you, DM me. I would love to have a private tour arranged for you. It would be my pleasure. DM me, call me. Thanks for coming.